So far, I can say that we are at the, do you know the concept of the last corner of the, the car racing. We already have been seeing the goal. Then the reason why I can say that is we have long discussions, also the long, the efforts for this decade to deploy IP version 6 nationwide. Then we almost ready to offer IP version 6 with default soon. And I cannot tell the details yet, but for near future, I think all the Japanese ISP subscribers will get IP version 6 almost automatically by default if he or she would like to subscribe the internet. So that means they do not need to say, I need that option. I need that something additional, on top of the IPv4. No, no, no. If anybody would like to, I'd like to have internet, then both V6 and V4 is going to be delivered to that customer. That will happen soon. Honestly speaking, I observed, even I'd like to push IP version 6, and still I'm going to. But from the industrial point of view, so many operators, I saw, would like to introduce carrier-grade NAT. Then, before I started the standardization, many operators told, so many kinds of the carrier-grade NAT in a specification. So then I saw that situation. Then no, you have to keep very, your attitude very carefully about the introduction of the carrier-grade NAT. What I told them. So even if you like to introduce carrier-grade NAT, you have to use this type of the carrier-grade NAT. And then I told about that to the another people, blah, blah, blah. So someday I thought about that. Okay, we should standardize carrier-grade NAT to limit that impact to the internet as best as possible. Otherwise, if ISP-A introduce some very specialized carrier-grade NAT just for ISP-A, and maybe another specification very dedicated to the ISP-B is also deployed to the B, blah, 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 blah. So, applications must, hacked and modified so much to compatible with the maybe network type A or B or C or D or E. Rather than that, even we do not want to do that, but we have to introduce carrier-grade NAT. I'd like to unify that. Only one single specification of the carrier-grade NAT must be deployed all over the world. Otherwise, an application cannot be compatible with very small amount of the code to be hacked. That's the reason why I said that. We had some experience several months ago. So some HTML5, that's a new HTTP, people, technology. They have the conference in Tokyo. Then we served them with our carrier-grade NAT v4 plus IP version 6 dual stack network. Then we observed that, the traffic. The so far, we observed about half of the packet is going to IP version 6. Even if today, maybe only Google, Facebook, and several famous applications or maybe the web pages is IP version 6 compatible, because the last year we had IP version 6 in a day or year or something, right? Then, but that impact was so huge. So we strongly recommended to the people who like to think about to introduce carrier-grade NAT, they should or they must introduce IP version 6 simultaneously, so that they can reduce the cost of the carrier-grade NAT dramatically. I could say that traffic should offload to the IP version 6. Then, yeah, I can repeat that anybody would like to introduce carrier-grade NAT. Definitely, it's really worth to deploy IP version 6 concurrently. Definitely, everyone should IP version 6. Carrier-grade device is the some devices to block the new application sometime. So the reason why the people on the earth like to use internet is anytime, every place, many new applications easily can be tried, deployed rapidly, right? But once carrier-grade NAT is the only option on the internet, any application developers should ask operators, is my application compatible with your carrier-grade NAT? Every time they would like to write code, right? That's really not good, because that means people on the earth may not, entertain new applications instantly. So that is not good for the economics of the internet itself. So then really that is a very basic principle. The end-to-end principle of the internet is of course, the most important key feature of the success of the internet, for sure. So yeah, even I wrote the RSC about carrier-grade NAT, that technology will disappear someday. Then we should go to the IPv6 for sure.